So picture this. It's June 2026. You're standing right in front of Sleeping Beauty Castle in Paris.
And you're probably expecting, a nice magical breeze.
Right, exactly. But instead, the heat radiating off the pavement, it basically feels like you're standing on a jet tarmac in the middle of a desert.
It's just brutal.
Yeah. Welcome to today's deep dive, everyone. We are looking into how extreme weather is just completely breaking theme park operations. We've pulled from Inside the Magic, the Independent, and Disney food blog to really figure out why the happiest places on Earth are suddenly shutting down.
Yeah, it's a massive shift. I mean, weather isn't just a reason to buy a cheap plastic poncho anymore. It's actually becoming this existential threat to how these massive entertainment complexes are engineered and, well, how they run.
Let's dive right into that June Paris heat wave. Because it wasn't even park management that blew the whistle on this, right? It was UNSA.
Right, the prominent French labor union.
Yeah, and in France, unions have significant power to just halt work for safety reasons. So they actually took an infrared thermometer to the ground directly in front of the castle.
Oh, wow.
And they clocked a surface temperature of 51 degrees Celsius.
Which is, what, almost 124 degrees Fahrenheit?
Exactly. It's insane. Like, at that temperature, the courtyard is basically a literal frying pan.
It really is. I mean, at 124 degrees, asphalt literally starts softening. Now, put a cast member in a 30-pound plush mascot suit on top of that.
Oh, man, that sounds like a nightmare.
It's essentially like wearing a winter parka inside a dry sauna. It becomes an immediate critical health hazard because the human body just simply cannot cool itself down.
Which completely explains why almost every single costumed character was pulled from the parades. I think only Mickey, Minnie, and, ironically, Olaf actually stayed out there.
Right, the snowman somehow survived the heat wave.
Yeah, but it went way beyond just the parades, you know. Big Thunder Mountain, Dumbo, Indiana Jones, they were all completely shut down.
They even had to cancel the fireworks, right?
Yep. The surrounding countryside was basically a tinderbox at that point.
Yeah.
One stray spark, and you're looking at a massive regional wildfire.
Which makes total sense.
But wait, this is the part I really don't get. Disney World in Florida faces like 115-degree heat indexes with suffocating humidity all summer long.
Oh, yeah. Florida summers are intense.
Right, but Orlando doesn't just shut down Big Thunder Mountain. They usually just point you to the nearest air conditioning and hand out free ice water.
So why is Paris completely paralyzing its operations for basically the same temperature?
Well, it really comes down to invisible infrastructure. I mean, Florida is engineered from the bedrock up to dissipate heat.
Oh, okay. So it's built entirely differently.
Exactly. Their pathways often use lighter, heat-reflective concrete. Plus, their HVAC systems are massively overscaled to cool huge indoor volumes instantly.
And don't they have that whole underground system too?
Yeah, the utilidors.
Mm-hmm.
So staff aren't walking miles in the direct sun. Paris just doesn't have that built-in thermal armor because the region traditionally hasn't really needed widespread air conditioning. So when a heat wave hits France, it's not just, a sweaty day at a theme park. It's a systemic shock to the whole grid.
Spot on. And you also have to factor in the historical trauma of the 2003 European heat wave.
Right, that was devastating.
It killed an estimated 15,000 people. So French authorities just do not mess around with extreme heat anymore. During this recent spike, over 1,350 French schools were actually ordered to close.
Wow. Over 1,000 schools.
Yeah. So when Disneyland Paris shuts down its rides, they are really just aligning with a national public health emergency. Florida's infrastructure handles the heat, though obviously they do have to lock down when hurricanes like Floyd or Charlie threaten their structural grid.
Right, or Irma and Dorian. But it seems like even the parks that are built for heat are hitting their breaking points now.
Absolutely.
Like, think back to 2018 at Disneyland in California. They hit an all-time record of 114 degrees. People were miserable, sure. But the wildest part is that the park's digital infrastructure actually collapsed.
Oh, right. The mobile apps completely crashed.
Exactly.
Because heat doesn't just affect human biology, it degrades hardware. When temperatures spike that high, the localized cooling systems for the physical server arrays really struggle to keep up.
But I imagine having thousands of guests all on their phones doesn't help.
Not at all. You have tens of thousands of guests all simultaneously refreshing their apps to find air-conditioned rides. That overloads the local cell towers, which are also being thermally stressed. The mechanism of the park literally melts down.
And without the app, you can't check wait times, you can't mobile order food, and your digital tickets are completely inaccessible. So a weather event just creates this cascading logistical failure.
Which means the way you experience these parks really has to permanently change. You're basically forced into a rigid strategy of sheltering indoors during the peak of the day.
Yeah, you become entirely dependent on covered queues and like early morning or late evening touring.
Exactly. You're trading magic and fun for survival logistics.
Right. And that leaves us with a massive question for the whole travel industry. If outdoor theme parks places, physically designed to host summer family vacations, become fundamentally unsafe during July and August, what happens next?
It's a huge unknown.
Will the traditional summer vacation just become a relic of the past? Are we going to see the entire global tourism industry permanently shift its peak season to the winter just to outrun the sun? Definitely something for you to ponder the next time you're packing your bags.